What's going on YouTube? This is Sam from TeamSamuraiX1 here, and today guys, I'm coming at you with another YGOPro duel commentary, and in today's commentary, I'm going to be showcasing you guys the new Chronograph Sorcerer in action. So without further ado, let's get started. Chronograph Sorcerer is the new Pendulum Magician support that's going to be coming out in the OCG on December 23rd, 2016, and by the time we actually get this card, I believe that it's going to be June or July of 2017, so it's going to be a long wait, but that does not matter, because in January, we are getting the new Pendulum Domination structure deck that's gonna be coming out. So I'm just super excited for that. And, TCG we're able to play the full power DDDs, and I'm just super excited for that, guys. I cannot wait. If you guys are excited for the new Pendulum Domination structure deck, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. That'll be really awesome. Anyway, guys, the new Chronograph Sorcerer. A huge shout out goes to my boy Louis for sending me some of these amazing new replays involving the Chronograph Sorcerers. So if you guys have any cool, amazing, YGOPro replays involving the new cards in the OCG on YGO organization, and you guys might want to be featured on this channel, make sure you guys send me your replays at TeamSamuraiX1@gmail.com, and you guys might be featured on this channel. So without further ado, guys, let's get straight into Chronograph Sorcerer's effect. So basically this card right here. Okay, Chronograph Sorcerer, it's level 6 dark, 2000 attack, 1700 defense, it's a 8 scale, and of course its pendulum effect is that during your main phase you can destroy this card, and if you do, place in your pendulum zone or special summon one time geyser magician from your hand or deck. You're going to use this effect of Chronograph Sorcerer once per turn, and the really good thing about its pendulum effect is that it can destroy itself to either place time geyser magician on the scale or special summon time geyser magician from your hand or deck, which is really good. And you guys don't know what time geyser magician is, I'll pull up the card right here. Time Geyser Magician is really good because on Pendulum scale, it prevents your opponent from activating traps when you are attacking with your Pendulum monsters, and on the field, it protects cards in your Pendulum zone for the first time, that it will be destroyed. The card is a Time Geyser Magician built in within itself while it's in your Pendulum zone, which is really awesome. And Chronograph on the field has a really amazing effect, is that if a card's you control is destroyed by battle by card effect while this card is in your hand, you can special summon this card, then you can special summon one monster from your hand. So basically, if anything is being destroyed on the field, you can special summon itself and another monster from your hand, which is pretty awesome. And the secondary effect is, pretty irrelevant right now, so we're just going to be focusing on the first effect. And the beneficial thing about this first effect is that you can special summon this card and special summon another monster from your hand. And of course, Chronograph is level 6, and which enables rank 6 plays, and it's on scale, it loads the extra deck, and it provides its own low scale, which is really awesome. And of course, guys, what Louis did was that Louis incorporated Chronograph Sorcerer and Igknights, and you can see that Uzi and of course Caliber are all level 6 of the deck, which enables you to make rank 6 plays, which is pretty awesome. So let's see the Chronograph Sorcerer in action. Let's see what it can do. So basically what happened is that since the Igknights popped themselves, they're able to search, and then it will trigger off Chronograph Sorcerer to special summon itself for hand. And since he had another level 6 Ignite monster, he's able to special summon the level 6 Ignite monster, which is pretty awesome. So now he's able to make M7. M7 is able to add the Uzi back to hand, then he's able to go into his scale, do his basic shenanigans, do what Ignite do best, and basically just pendulum summon everything, and then go into their Beatrice and things like that, send their Malice to the grave, which is really awesome. So being able to just make another rank 6 play, being able to just go into your first turn rank 6 M7 to basically recycle back your scale from graveyard and add to your hand to activate it and just do your shenanigans is really good. And this card, Chronograph Sorcerer just basically enables you just to make more rank 6 of the deck, within its field effect, which is really nice. So this is first turn board right here, the standard Ignite board that Ignite does, and this ABC player did the right play, special summon Thrasher. So, what is it called? Unicorn is forced to bounce it back, but then he's still, since he's waiting for the Tsukiyomi to come out, and then once the Tsukiyomi comes out, this is when what is it called? Dragulus basically flips Tsukiyomi face down. So now basically, the ABC player is stuck, Twin Twisters, and then Dragulus will use its effect to flip itself face down, and then once flip face up, it sends the monster. Sends a card to the graveyard, which is pretty awesome. And now you basically do your shenanigans with M7, and you see at this point is that M7 detaches the Chronograph Sorcerer, and it adds it back to hand, and then activates it, pop itself, and just basically special summon Time Geyser Magician from the deck, which is really amazing. And Time Geyser Magician, that each turn the first cards in your Pendulum zone that would be destroyed by opponent card effect, it is not destroyed, and yeah, it's pretty good. He tributes time user for Kieran. He activates Kieran, Bambuka, and Scale, and just pendulum summon everything, and just basically just attack for game and annihilating his ABC player. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. So that's pretty much it for the first replay. Let's go off to the second replay. For the second replay, Louis is going to be facing against Dark Lords, and I believe that this is the board where he actually pulls out Utopic Zexal, which is pretty awesome. And you guys can see that when he pops a Scale, he's able to special summon the Chronograph Sorcerer and the the dead Mally that's essentially in his hand. So he's able to unclog his hand from having Mallies in the hand. So he goes into Beatrice. Beatrice will send, of course, the Mally, sending, of course, rank up Magic Argent Chaos Force. So that way that he's going to be enabling himself to make Utopic Zexal, which is pretty awesome. So there it is, basic Igknights. The Chronograph Sorcerer basically helps you make a rank 6 faster first turn, which is really amazing. And I believe that Chronograph Magician can actually work in thing as well. What is it called? In Metaphors, when it pops stuff, and I believe that Chronograph Sorcerer is able to special summon itself from hand off the Metaphors effect. So now Louis is just gonna go off. Killing the Vanity's Fiend, Luster attack, do damage, and at this point he's just gonna go Mally, overlay for Draculus and just pass. Like, the amount of rank 6 that Igknights have is just crazy, and Dark Lords at this point cannot do anything, so that's the Dark Lord player's hand. So that's pretty much it for second replay. Let's go off to the third replay. Louis is gonna be facing against Hero, so the Hero player goes into the basic totally awesome play, which is pretty amazing. So the basic shenanigans that Hero are able to make. So Tin Goldfish, go into this Bahamut Shark into totally awesome. And he had instant fusion at this point. When I saw this replay, I was questioning why this player went into Abyss Dweller and he did not go into Trap Tricks for Flesia for some reason. I have no idea why. Maybe he's a misclick, no idea. But he went into Abyss Dweller instead. This board would have been phenomenal if he was able to go into Flesia. So Tree Toad is going to negate the Chronograph Sorcerer, and he's able to open up double Chronograph Sorcerer. And since this Chronograph Sorcerer was destroyed, another Chronograph Sorcerer is able to chain its effect, special summon itself and another monster from your hand, which is pretty amazing. So Chronograph Sorcerer, being able to special summon Kieran is really amazing. Now he's gonna bounce back the Chronograph Sorcerer with Kieran's effect and bounce back the Dark Law, and then just basically wreck his opponent. But if he had the Trap Tricks for Flesia at this point, this thing would have never happened. So Chronograph Sorcerer in Scale, putting Time User Magician in Scale, which is pretty awesome, and then just basically pendulum summon everything, which is pretty cool. M7, which is bounce back the Abyss Dweller, and now he's just gonna proceed to attack for a game because he's at 3,000. Hero lives, and then Utopia Beyond just attacks for 3k to the face, which is really awesome. So the next replay, it's gonna be facing against Monarchs. So basic domain Monarch play. So this Monarch player didn't open up too well. If he opened up Erebus, his hand would have been amazing, but he opened up Thessalos, sending the Calibers to the graveyard, and he drew into what is it called, the Chronograph Sorcerer, being able to just bring out Time Gazer Images from the deck, tributes from Mally, and just basically do what Igknight does best, pop the scales, search scales, and things like that, which is really awesome. And special summon everything. M7 again, or just bounce Thessalos to hand. Beatrice was just a dump the Plague Spirit to grave. You know what I mean? And then he's able to go, I believe, Void Ogre at this point. Yeah, so he goes Void Ogre, he has no cards in hand, and then just proceed to go into battle phase. And that's pretty much game. So, you know what? Being Chronograph Sorcerer, being able to just give you the Time Gazer Magician on the field is really good. And it's also enables you to get a low scale of a Time Gazer Magician, which is really nice. And it's also able to help you make rank 6s, which is awesome. Guys, so for the last replay, he's going to be facing against Blue Eyes. The Blue Eyes player actually opened up really nice. So let's see what kind of board that Louis was able to break this time. So okay, so this is a standard Blue Eyes board right here, Psalm Strike set, but he does have the Ascension Archfiend, which is pretty good, which is pretty clutch. So Ascension Archfiend is gonna pop the strike, which is really good, and then Maxi's gonna activate now. And at this point, the Blue Eyes player, once the Chronograph Sorcerer effect was revealed, he chained Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon that way that he was able to just bounce back that thing right hand with Moon Rose Dragon to maybe try to interrupt the plays, but to bring out the Armageddon from his hand, especially from the hand, and then being able to just dump Mally is just really good. And remember, Louis is under Maxi at this point, and I want to see if Louis was able to OTK in this turn. So Uzi's gonna activate popping stuff, and then another Chronograph is gonna activate since it was popped. Special summon itself, free level 6 monster to make a rank 6 play, which is really amazing. White, Dragon Spirit White is gonna activate, tutoring out Blue Eyes White Dragon, which is pretty cool. Then he goes into M7, basic Ignite plays, guys. The combos you can do with Ignites is just, it doesn't stop. Like, Ignites is just so good. and then he goes into Utopia Lightning, and just basically attack for game from there. So overall, guys, I believe that Chronograph Sorcerer is actually a very good card. If you guys have your own opinions about this card, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys think this card is good? Do you guys think that this card is the card that magicians will need? Remember, guys, this card can also trigger off using Wisdomized Magician's effect as well to pop itself to basically set another scale. So once that happens, Chronograph Sorcerer is going to be able to special summon this, itself from hand with another monster, which is pretty awesome. So let me know what you guys think. Overall, Chronograph Sorcerer has amazing effects. On the Pendulum scale, it is able to special summon Time User Magician, from the hand or deck, or place Time User Magician to your Pendulum scale. And Time User Magician on Pendulum scale have the effect to basically prevent your opponent from activating traps when you attack with Pendulum monsters. And on the field, it protects cards in your Pendulum zone the first time they would be destroyed, which is pretty amazing. And Chronograph overall on the field, as its monster effects reads, is that if you control, if you control this card in your hand while a card is being destroyed on the field, you can always special this card from your hand, and then you can special summon another monster from your hand, which is really awesome. There's no level condition for you to be locked down by its effect, so you can special summon any monster from your hand, as long as it's able to be special summoned. And of course, Chronograph is a level 6 monster, which helps you enable rank 6 plays, and also on scale, it loads the extra deck, and it also provides its own low scale with Time User Magician. So anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this segment, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. A huge shout out to Louis again for sending me these amazing replays, and this is Sam from Team Channel Sam signing out. Alright guys, peace.